In this demonstration, we're going to have a look at the Edge Transport Server. Now, you'll notice from this Exchange Management console, it focuses purely on the Edge Transport Server. First thing we have down here is the anti-spam settings. And these settings will be covered in detail later in another demo that we're going to have a look at. What we also have as well is we have receive connectors, and the receive connectors give us a default receive connector that will allow us to receive mail from another SMTP server. We'll just have a quick look at the properties. Once we're in the properties, we can see the name of the server. See the name of the receive connector. Click on our network. We're listening on port 25. Authentication as well, so authenticating through to this Edge Transport Server from other servers. And then on the permission groups, specifying who's allowed to connect to this receive connector. And as we can see, we've got anonymous users for internet mail, Exchange servers internally, or potentially other Edge Transport servers, and we have partner companies as well. So click OK here. We then have our send connectors. By default, we don't have a send connector. But in the case of the send connector, this will allow us to accept SMTP connections and send SMTP connections to the outside world. So in order to send an email, either the internal network or to the internet, we will have to configure a send connector. Into transport rules and transport rules, currently there are no transport rules configured by default, but we can use these rules to apply actions to messages as they pass through the Edge Transport Server. Last thing we've got here is accepted domains. So this is who we're accepting or receiving mail on behalf of. So this point here, we put in our DNS domain settings, and that would allow this Edge Transport Server to receive mail and then pass it on to the hub transport servers. So that was a very quick demonstration of the Edge Transport Server default configuration.